Hello, beautiful people. Danny Moon here. Call me what you want as long as it's respectful. I look a little crazy. I just came back from the gym, so don't mind me. Let me open my window. I did some meditation yesterday about what this week is going to be like for us. And I'm going to be honest, I got some good things. I felt happy. I felt like I was going to get clarity this week, good or bad, but clarity is good. I also felt like I'm gonna get some information this week, and it's clarity and information is not the same. You know what I mean? So you might get some information about someone else, somebody like I feel like you might get information about your family, their progress, how they're moving forward. Um, yeah, something like that. Then they was talking to me about this week getting a project done or something done. Like, um, let's start with a little prayer. How about that? How about that? Sorry, y'all. I went to the gym and now my eyebrows is all over the place. Thank you, God. Thank you so much for being here. I asked my spiritual family to come in, my guardian angel, most of all, my spirit guides, my deceased loved ones. I ask you to open up the realm, open up my chakras, open up the realms of only love and light. And please come in. Please come in and guide me through this reading for the collective for this week. I want to say I don't even know the date, but I think it's the 9th, March 9th. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this should be like the 9th through the 15th. I feel like somebody has to put something together. A desk, a chair, a bike, something with tools, something with your hands. You got to put something together. This could be at work, but I'm right now they're showing me some like at home, putting something together. This could be a presentation as well. This could be about school, getting something in, a project, a paper. And I know when I don't know about y'all, but I know when people give readings like this and they tell what spirit is showing them, it's like, what's the advice? Spirit just wants you to know that they're here and that they see you. They know what you have to do. There's things that people got to do. It's either you're procrastinating, and I don't really feel procrastination. I feel like you're waiting for the rest of the stuff to go ahead. I don't know what that is. I feel like you're waiting for something. You're waiting to hear from someone. You're waiting for something to make your exit or to go along with this project or to fix this thing. You need something. So spirit is just letting you know that they're here. They're on your side. They're helping you. You know, they're helping you, but that you also have to speak up. You have to tell them what you need. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to let it go. You got to say, Spirit, this is what I need. I need this to come through for me. Thank you in advance for making things brighter and bigger and brighter. Thank you for moving me forward. Boom. And then you got to let it go, and you got to have trust. Plain and simple. Someone needs to let someone go. I'm not really feeling like romantic-y. This could be a friendship, this could be family, but you need to let either the bullshit go, like conflicts, grudge, a conversation, something got to be let go, because there's no, before I say that, I was about to say, because there's no fixing it. There's always a solution. That's what I tell my daughter. There's always a solution. But for right now, at least, you gotta let it go. Sorry, I'm looking out my window. I just saw like a little, either a moth, a fly, or something. So you never know. That could be a sign as well. I had two big. I thought it was moths, but my daughter told me it was something else. I forgot what she told me it was, but let's see what comes out. That could be a sign too, you know, a moth or something flying in your house, or you see something in your house. Again, just spirit letting you know that they hear, they see you, but you got to ask. You got to ask from the heart too. You got to, when I say from the heart, meaning with intention, you got to ask, you got to know, you got to be sure, you got to be positive, you got to trust that everything's going to go in your favor. Okay. I am getting a name, something with an S. I don't know if it's Serena. I don't think it's Sergio, but that just came to my head, like Sergio, Santiago, um, Sierra. And yes, Sierra could be with a C or a S, but I'm getting some type of, I feel like it's a S name. Spirit, what's ahead this week? What first, no. Spirit, what is in the energy right now? What is in the energy? And I have to go to work, y'all. I gotta go to work. So this is, I'm hoping this will be short. What's in the energy? Queen of Cups in reverse with Six of Swords in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups. You know, this is like spirit. You see, this is about surrendering. This is about letting go. Remember, just a few minutes ago, I said you got to let something go, like a grudge or anger or a conversation. For right now, it's not going to be fixed. You got to lay low. Surrender. You got to just say, fuck it, you know. But when it comes in reverse, saying like you holding on to something. So you're holding on to something. And holding on to it is not going to give you an answer. Holding on to it is going to make you more mad. You know what I mean? Six of Swords, it came out together. So this is, again, is like not letting go, not leaving the situation. Six of Swords is about leaving, going to calmer waters, relaxing, finally getting out of the chaos. When it's in reverse, it's like you want to stay in this space. Like, and trust me, y'all, I know life be lifing. I know you probably don't want to stay in this space. But you got to understand, and Virgo is coming to me right now. So this is for my, if you got Virgo in your charts, if you know a Virgo, it is what it is. You know, this is not just for all Virgos, but Virgo just came to my head. Spirit gave that to me. So you have to learn how to let things go. Okay. Now, I always tell people, do your shadow work. Work with your traumas. Work with your triggers. Find out what the issue is. If the issue could be bigger, or if the issue could be with you. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. Spirit, talk to me. What else is in the energy? What else is in the energy? I have been really exhausted, like tired. So I feel like other people this could be in the energy as well. Like you're exhausted, you're tired. Like it could be something with your health. Or it could be you just needing sleep, you know, and you could have insomnia like me. I don't want to claim that, but it is what it is. I don't sleep. None of my family, we really get any good sleep. But magnesium spray really works. I put it on my calves and my feet, and I don't do it every night, but I should. I also have like the I don't know if I should say the Chinese or the Asian pads that stick to your feet for sleep, like lavender. You have to, you can't just be frustrated with yourself or frustrated with your life. You have to try ways to get out of whatever you're in. Even if it's in here, you got to try. Spirit got to see you trying. Or they could do as much as they could do, but Spirit got to see you trying so that they can help you wherever you're trying at. You know what I mean? But especially with no sleep will make you angry. It will make you angry. Again, Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is your health is not good. I do feel like health. I don't want to say blood pressure because I always say blood pressure, but it could be a cholesterol. Something is making you not sleep. I feel like headaches or lightheaded, or this is definitely, let me tell you something, y'all. Yes, go to the doctor. I am not a doctor. I cannot diagnose you. I don't know what I'm talking about. But when I ask spirit what is in the energy, and they're giving me like no sleep, holding on to grudges, feeling angry, blah blah blah. This wasn't yesterday's messages. Yesterday when I was going to do this video and I asked like what is the energies going to be for this week, they gave me happiness, they gave me clarity, they gave me like some type of information you're gonna get, some type of freedom, some type of release supposed to happen this week. But with the way these three cards is going all in reverse, you're holding on to something, or you're not finishing something, or you're not doing something. Understand that spirit can only help you as much as they can help you. You have the physical body, so you have to do the physical task. You understand what I'm saying? And now they're saying like, do the work on yourself. Do the work on yourself every day, daily. I do the work on myself every day. And sometimes it gets exhausting on working on my what can I say? I am a very triggered type person, and my temper is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I work on every day. And I always say we got to let people live in their own energy. If they're being mean to you, or if they're being some type of way to you, or they're not communicating, blah, whatever about them, that's them. Do not let that cover or snuff out your light and who you are. You don't understand what I'm saying? When you hold on to things, you know better than them. You understand? Now, don't get me wrong. You could do your best. Try to communicate. Try to let it go, blah, blah. But after that, you got to just shine your light. Who you are. That's it. Your authentic self. That's it. And when I say work on yourself, when spirit says work on yourself as well, they're talking about, yes, you might be moving forward slowly, waking up every day, getting a little bit done or whatever. That's good. That's good. Continue to do that. You know what I mean? But get to the bottom of that. Why are you in this space? Slow down, or stuck, or procrastinating, or conflicted. You got to work on that. That's coming from somewhere. It could be stuck in your DNA. Maybe you need to clear out your root chakra. You know what I mean? And I say that because that's the bottom. That's down here. That's the bottom of your spine. How can anything lift up and come out if that is blocked? You know what I'm saying? And you could go on YouTube University to find a meditation. You can talk about it. You could journal it. You can do something about it. Okay? Spirit, anything else? And they're giving me something with this Five of Pentacles in reverse. They're giving me something about finances, and yes, this is a lack of finances somewhere. I was gonna say there's nothing you could do about it, but yes, there's always something you could do about it. You know what I'm saying? Budget, look at your finances, see what you can pay off, credit, debt. See what you could do a little bit at a time. Spirit, talk to me this week. All right, Knight of Cups, upright. I like that. But I feel like Knight of Cups is about like somebody wanting your number, somebody like you, somebody flirting with you, somebody want to take you out. Maybe you getting flowers, or got flowers, or want flowers, or something like that. I feel like this is some sort of distraction from taking you away from looking at what really matters. So I'm not saying to drop it. I'm not saying not to date. I'm not saying not to give your number. I'm just saying take some alone time for yourself. Dive into you. You know what I'm saying? Dive into you. Always make time for you. And I feel like somebody doesn't know about somebody. You could be dating them. You could be married to them. I don't know. But you like looking at, you giving them the side eye. You're not sure about something. They could be lying to you and you're unsure about it. But I feel like your intuition is telling you that. Because if you side eyeing them, you getting something. You getting something. You're getting something. And that is spirit trying to give you a nudge. Like, listen to your intuition. Okay, listen, don't make no rash decisions, but listen to your intuition. Anything else this week? Sometimes when things come to my head, they seem so um little that I don't ever really say anything. But like just now, they gave me, I'm looking at this picture. I don't even know what this is in the corner. I don't know. It could be a horse. A horse is about taking action. But they did show me like a zebra, and then they showed me the zoo, and you could love animals or something like that. Mm, you might have to go to the post office or mail something off. And I just saw like bills. Can you pay my bills? And then, something like that. Maybe you got a bill to pay. If so, that means these messages are for you. You need to listen. So we have the Knight of Swords. You could be chasing something, chasing a dream. You could be running towards something and you don't even, something about like, I don't know if it's your passion, your purpose, you're running towards something, you chasing something, but you can't get a hold on it or something like that. You want something. You're looking for it. You're wanting it. You're chasing it. You're thinking about it. An eagle, you might have seen an eagle or a large bird or a crow. I saw a crow this morning, so you could maybe saw it. That's just message. People think of crows like, oh, death. Like, yeah, sometimes, but crows are also messengers. You know what I mean? We got the devil card. This is temptation. You chasing after something that you can't have. You see, look at him chasing. All right, it's 9 o'clock. Y'all know I got to be to work at 10, so you definitely could be a witch. Like, and let me not, because I don't want nobody going off in the comments. Nobody never goes off on me in the comments. I love y'all. But you could be very magical. We all are very magical because we're made of energy. You know what I'm saying? But when I see this sign on his chest, I feel like you do rituals. I feel like you have witchery, sorcery in your line, in your blood. I feel like my crown is expanding because it's really sore for some reason. I feel like you're going through some type of spiritual uh, like thing, like initiation or something like that from your ancestors. And it's probably bugging you out. You probably don't even know what's going on, but you gotta ask. I don't want to keep saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So this devil card is giving me a lot of dreams, nightmares, some type of something. You could be running from something in your dreams. This week. They're giving me the number 7, so it could have been the 7th. Something could have happened 2 days ago. Or something important 2 days ago. It could be April 7th coming up. You could be seeing something with the eyes. Maybe your eyesight is not clear. Maybe you need to go to the eye doctor. Maybe you need new glasses. They're giving me something with the sight. And you could be seeing double of things. Like, I just saw 2 lipsticks here, and then I saw the same 2 lipsticks. Like, it could be a double or something. King of Swords with the King of Cups. Someone is thinking something about love. Love is heavily on your mind. It could be you thinking about someone, thinking about your relationship, thinking about if the love is still here, trying to find the love for yourself. You know, the King of Swords is the thinker of the deck, the thinker. They messed up a lot in the past because they overthought. You could be an overthinker. You could be overthinking something. But the reason they're king is because they work through their trauma. They know that they're an overthinker. So now they pace themselves. They make really good decisions now. And look at that bird. That's a crow. Um and then it came out with the King of Cups. The King of Cups is using your heart. Maybe you need to get out your mind and get into your heart. What do you love? What makes you happy? What put a smile on your face? That's what, when you hear these psychics or anybody says something about your heart chakra, think about your happiest moment. You want to fill your body up, your soul up with like your happiest thought, something that's going to make you feel good. Something about the truth, learning the truth. Page of Wands. Page of Wands is about your truth. Page of Wands is about finding something that you're happy about, that I just spoke about. Finding that, like looking for that happiness. Young, enthusiastic, happy, entrepreneur, wanting to be an entrepreneur. You could have been in a band or like that twirly thing in high school. And yes, they just gave me changing careers. Who don't want to change careers? All right. You just got to start. You got to start at the beginning. What you want to do, where you want to go, where you want to be at, how much money you want to make. You got to write these things down. You got to take small steps towards it. You got to get that certificate. You got to get that degree. You know what I mean? And you don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, it won't hurt to get a certificate, to move forward. You know what I mean? And what you want, you know what I'm saying? It won't hurt to get a degree. It won't hurt to go back to school. I'm getting the name Sam. That could be short for Samantha, or it could just be Sam. All right, Spirit, give me some advice. I gotta go. What's the advice for this week? Too many, but I'll take this one. This is the Page of Swords. And look how similar this looks. Look how similar that looks. The Page of Swords is about getting more information about what you want to do, where you want to go, who you want to leave. The Page of Swords is about like really doing the research. And I know I talk about YouTube University all the time because I live by it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the biggest. I used to be the biggest reader. Open up a book and read the whole book. I used to in my younger days. I'm not there anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I check my references, and I know y'all, when I say like TikTok or whatever, you're like, what? Like, some of you could be like, what? But TikTok has the most unique people on that across the world. You know what I'm saying? Just try it. Like, put in whatever you're thinking about and put it in the search bar and see what comes up. You might get some ideas. It might lead you to a book. It might lead you to a school. It might lead you to this information that you're seeking. Somebody might get cramps in their legs. They're giving me advice, please. Now, this fell right in my lap, but it fell in my lap. It's the Hermit card, y'all. The Hermit card is about being guided, but if it came in reverse, that's like you're not wanting to be led. It's like you're not listening to your inner voice. There could be some childhood trauma when it comes to a father. Advice, please. And this is really talking about like that. I feel like it's talking about every card keeps coming out two at a time. I feel like this is talking about following your dreams, your passion, your highest excitement. Like Bashar, I watch a lot of Bashar. And if you don't know him, YouTube will tell you about him, Bashar. And he talks about following his highest excitement. You know what I mean? That is not the easiest thing if your highest excitement doesn't bring in money. But you could do it on your spare time and don't think about the money. The money will come if you don't think about it. And if you're good at what you do. You know what I'm saying? Page of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is an opportunity and or skill. It's really an opportunity, but I feel like your skill is behind this. And I feel like it's a page because the pages in the deck is about something small. So yes, you probably feel like it's like your skill is small or you can't offer or this or that. But when it came out with the Ten of Pentacles, you sitting on a gold mine. Whatever this is, you're sitting on a gold mine. You might want to volunteer somewhere. That's a separate message. I don't know if or you might volunteer at somewhere at a old folk home or donate to a blood bank or something. That's what they're giving me. You might be an organ donor. And I'm asking for advice, right? The Page of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles, the advice is to turn your dreams or this opportunity into something financially big. All right. And you have the community that will support you. I definitely feel like that message goes to me. I want to give a dance class. I keep talking about this dance class. I've been talking about it for months and months and months. And I'm trying to make it so perfect to where everybody will love it. But I need to just utilize what I have. My skill is awesome. The skill I have is awesome. People would love my dance class. But for some reason, I'm trying to make it bigger. And I need to just start small with my skill. People will come and then they're going to look for the second one and I can make the second one a little bit bigger. Like, I don't know what my problem is. And I feel like a lot of you have the same issue. Like, we don't know where to start. Or we trying to make something perfect. I'm getting Sagittarius too. Sagittarius is coming. Anything else? Advice for this week? They showed me like a hand grabbing something. So when this opportunity or if an opportunity presents itself, even if it's a very small opportunity, I want you to grab it. And that means look into it. Do the research on it. Ask yourself, can I do this? They just showed me like a mobile home, but they're connecting it with rent. So I don't know if you have enough money to pay the rent or if you're looking into owning your own mobile home. It could even be an RV, something that you take on the road. The Justice card came out and I said it earlier and when I first What's wrong, Cameron? What's wrong? When I first pressed record and I was talking to y'all, I said everything will turn it out in your favor. The Justice card is about turning everything in your favor. But I feel like you have to see you. You have to see your skill. You have to match your skill. You don't have to do anything, but Spirit is giving you advice with whatever this is. These last cards I pulled out, because I'm asking for advice, is about your passion. It's about school. It's about you. It's not really about other people. Yes, you have a community and support if you utilize them. You know what I mean? But a lot of this has to do with looking at you, yourself, your procrastination, your stagnancy. You know what I mean? And see where you can move at. How can you move up in your job or just in your life in general? Anything else, Spirit, for advice for this week? I do feel travel or a trip coming up. We have Strength in reverse. Again, they're giving me health off this card. You could be scared to go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? But right now, you just need to have spiritual strength. You need to lean into your prayer, lean into your prayer warriors, lean into your guides. My guides, boy, let me tell you, my guides are the best spirit guides ever. You see the smile that just came on my face and I feel it all in my chest. Like, my spirit guides, they hold my hand like I'm a little baby and I love it because I never feel like I'm alone. You know what I mean? And sometimes, even though I'm moving very slowly, I know I can do anything. I know I can do anything. Seriously. I do think I need to, my trust, my physical trust needs to be stronger so that I can take these leaps of faith. But I'm telling you, y'all, your deceased grandpas and grandmas and your brothers and your aunties and the people, they're not here physically, but they are here energetically, their essence, their soul. They could come in and out whenever we call on them. When we think about them, they hear us. It's like a phone call. You just got to do it. You got to do it. They're asking me, and this could be a question for me, but I think it's a question for everyone. They're saying, what is your next move? So I'm gonna leave that there, because what is my next move? You know what I mean? I need to know what my next move is, even if it's a small move. You know what I mean? I know I need to go to the post office. I need to get my transcripts from New York. I got to get ready for a big test that's coming up. You know, I got to register for that. I got things to do. You know what I mean? So you got to ask yourself what you got to do. The Temperance card is this about creativity. This is about creating. And when I say that, some people think like, oh, painting or dancing or singing. It could be those things, but creating means just creating a new happy place for yourself. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to you, and how can you do more of it? You know what I mean? The Temperance card is about divine timing, everything happening at its right time. Even if you felt like it should have happened yesterday, you never know. It could happen next month. You know what I mean? But continue to walk your pace. Continue to take bigger steps. I always say baby steps, but now we can take teenage steps. We can take a little bit bigger steps. You know what I mean? Mm. Three of Pentacles is about collaborating, getting together with people. I told you, you have a community of people. That just means you might have two people who are saying like, you're so good at what you do. Like, do it. That could be two people, you know what I'm saying? But you do have a community of people that who support you, who look up to you, who love you, who like you know what I mean? Who believe in your skill. You know what I mean? Your skill could be being a secretary. I don't care what the skill is. You have it. You are the person. You are the key. They're giving me something about whenever they show me like losing the remote, that means you could have lost anything. You could have lost your sense of self. You could have lost your keys. You could have lost something. You will find it. You know, sit for a second. Just breathe. See what you want, whether that is the remote or your keys or your sense of self or who you want to be, the person you want to be with. Even if you don't have their face down, like see them holding your hand, see them loving on you. You know, see that ring if that's what you want. You know, see it. Feel into it. Feel as if your body was in that body. It'll take 2 minutes to do, y'all. And then get up and go about your day. All right. Two of Wands, decisions, paperwork, waiting for something, at a crossroads. Therapy is coming to me. A lot of self-talk. The mind is coming to me here. The Ace of Swords is a new beginning in something. So it's like you have the ideas. It's just about executing them. And once you do that, the Ace of Pentacles, this is big money, y'all. Big money. But this is tax time, too. So maybe you're thinking about doing your taxes. I need to hurry up, and we all need to hurry up and do them. So, all right, I'm going to leave that there. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, y'all. 10 of Cups is a happy place, a happy relationship with kids or whatever. It could be just happiness within you. It's like we're all trying to get to this happy place. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. Sorry, I should have picked the cards out first, but let's do this psychic. Ooh, tarot deck. Let's see what comes out of here for us. I haven't gave y'all numbers in a really long time. And I see where the deck is. If I pull that deck out, all the decks will fall. So, Spirit, what do you want them to know out of here? Four could be a number, angel number. I feel like we're all moving through this spiritual journey on a different conveyor belt. Some is going faster than the other, but just take your time. Take your time and do the research on what chakras is, what energy is. You know, you got to start at the basics 101. You know what I mean? You got to dream. You got to sleep so that you could dream, so that your soul could leave and go wherever your soul needs to go and then return. You know what I'm saying? Spirit, what do you want? Ooh. We have accelerated motion. Accelerated emotion. This could be like the Eight of Wands, which is about travel, which is about communication with spirit. You and some of you don't even realize it's spirit. Like these thoughts you having when you know, like spirit talks to you in almost like a command. You know what I mean? And they'll keep putting it in your head, and you need to talk to the universe like a command. You know what I mean? Not in a disrespectful way, but saying like, thank you. You know, sorry, I know I sounded crazy, but like, thank you for giving me ba ba ba, and make it realistic. You know what I mean? Make it realistic. You know what I mean? But also, again, it's Eight of Wands or accelerated motion is about getting together about a trip or going on a trip, a road trip, something coming up. It could be on the 21st. Eight power. I love that. So 8 might be your number. Anything else? Oh, let me go. 37 minutes. Let me go. New beginnings. I love this. This week, if you woke up today, it's a new beginning. You have to start at ground zero. And some of you are just bored and disconnected with work or at relationship. That's 4, number 4. And I said 4 could be our number. I love it. I love it. Spiritual union. This could be with someone. Love begins. Your crown chakra. Wow. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go. This week is going to be creative. It's going to be about you. It's going to be about what your next move is. You're going to grab that opportunity. You're going to let go of whatever's disturbing you, and you're going to see what you can get done today. Let's just do day by day. What can you get done today? Okay, even if it's something small, what can you get done today? How can you work on yourself today? All right, I love you. I gotta go. I gotta get ready for work. Peace.